That's interesting. An old home that's still standing. You're bruised. Refreshing. Everything is at stake. That seems like the cranks need to be unturned in the right order if you want to crack the strong box open. Look at those notices on the board. Too bad the gnotes couldn't read them. If you wander around here, you might find Noko. She just loves those gnotes. Once the power ran out, it made sense to ride gnotes, and that tradition continued through the years. Nope, you still have to feed them, but food's easier to find than go juice. Watch your step here, and you might find tracks of another traveler. Let's see. Hard not to feel tiny in the mountains. Nooks isn't an easy language, but at least it's manageable. She says she is so happy to see you again. She wonders if you remember her. She's Noko. She let you ride her Majut when you were a kid.
Inadabsunka?
Noko remembers you used to chase around with so much energy and is glad to see you haven't lost any of that spark.
Kodotuku.
But that's all long gone now, though. Memories show us where we've been, not where we're going.
It's intended.
Seems reluctant to even say its name. It's become personal to her too, since it's taken so many of her innocent gnotes as prey.
Puri kumbala muma.
Noko remembers those days too, but she never lets herself wallow in them, no matter how tempting that can be.
Minalagi mamuru.
She sees you're back to buck with Lupa Lupin. Can't see how there's any way to avoid that now. Not for long, at least.
Amu.
She says the horrors of your younger days were enough to ruin anyone, but not you. You've got all that cheer about you still.
Minalagi mamuru.
Noko says history is like the trail you've been on. You can walk back down it any time you like, until it's worn smooth. But you get to blaze your own trail from here.
Chialdo male canoto.
She wants Lupa Lupin to pay too, even though she strongly believes forgiveness is the strongest revenge.
Keep them in the dark. That's the way.
The light's still here for you when you're ready.
Ha! Don't look back at that, loser.
Hey, that's not fair.
Well, the only people who whine about fairness are the ones that aren't winning.
Kanamunt.
Asks how many paths you've wandered in the world, and if you ever wonder about what might have changed if you'd taken different ones.
Kanamunt.
The choices can be overwhelming, but you have to choose, or you just stay where you are. And what kind of choice is that?
Urasa durut.
So happy the world is going to live, would have been crushed to see all the gnotes die with it.
Urasa durut.
Likes that you stood up for the world and spurred your way toward helping it out.
Anaro lute.
Glad you saw the light with the myriad. They always bring a sparkliness to any day, and sometimes the nights do.
Ignavaldud.
They're just so shiny, makes her smile to think about them.
Arialoche nui mumera.
But let's not speak of that now.
Arialoche nui mumera.
She has an idea where the Majut might have gone, as there's no other place it likes as much as its own corner of the open wild. She's even named it the Majut Meadow.
Arialoche nui mumera.
The Majut will recognize the scent you've attracted while being here, so it'll probably trust you enough to follow you.
Brumblene marsamambunundu.
You should lead the Majut back here when you find it. It's going to take time to get it calm enough to be able to ride out to the World Eater.
Amu.
It's the most magnificent creature she's ever encountered. A creature straight out of a dream or story. Glad to see some wood scrap there. Small things for your big ideas. What you do here matters to you and the world. You found the Majut Meadow. Watch out for the Majut.
Amun.
Now that the Majut is back in the pen, it seems calm, but Noko is still concerned.
Tropalo.
She says the Majut is still anxious, but fortunately she knows just the thing it needs to calm down.
Vaiseno kasaman varu.
The Majut once found and ate a bonbon gummy by mistake, and that the chewing really calmed it down.
Tropalo.
She says that you should find some bonbon gummies for the Majut by the crossway. At least, that's where she found some last time.
Sanna jode.
She figures the choosies from the old world are made from gummy trees, but wouldn't be surprised if they were actually made from some chemical concoction, though. There are places up ahead far worse than this. Ah, some wood scrap. Always happy to find that.
Dabbit Burger Cliff.
Offers you extraordinary...
Dabbit Burger Cliff.
Done and done. A crossway. This means you have a choice to make. Which way? The Tree of Life still stands. Question is, for how long? Need a key. There are tough times ahead, no matter where you go. Wheel the control box handles to buzz the wire. Wired up and ready to go. Looking sort of good. Sometimes it just feels good to get wet. got just enough slack in the line. Watch your balance. Lockety-locked. That's a motored blind box dispenser. These auto markets were quite popular. Cranks like these usually need to be wound to operate the dispenser. What you see is what you get. Once it's out of the blind box, that is. You need to flick the switches in order to process power through the panel. Good. The loop is electrified enough to spark. Get things done before the darkness falls again. That's super duper dope. Want to get your arms got to time it right to make them work. Left, right, left, right. Pumping good, looking better. Every day, everything seems like it happens at once. With its attention diverted to the chewy bonbon gummy, the Majut calms down. But Noko is still concerned.
Andro?
She's relieved the Majut has calmed down, but you'll need a heavier sit-tight to ride it than the one she's got.
Pala,
The only sit-tight she can think of that would be heavy enough is one she's spotted mounted on an old-world mechamajut.
Urasa dut.
If she remembers correctly, she spotted it at the Smilo Shopperia while scavenging for treats for the gnotes. That's not so far away.
Rumbleene marsamon.
Seems the old world had plenty to offer, and all in one place for those obsessed with material things. Almost too much, if you ask her. Even the birds have a hard time getting higher than the mountains. Peddler, a done deal. Figures Lupa Lupin is so strong he makes us all feel weak. But they know where you can find a strong-making machine, a muscle squeezer. That sort of thing can make even someone like you stronger. Says it's a machine that makes your arms bigger. Once you find the muscle squeezer, you just got to figure out how to use it. It's all about moving heavy things, so you should be great at it. Maybe we can't all be like you, but you can be even better. Seems happy you're thinking about more than your own arms. Sky's getting darker. You need to loosen the bolts without rattling the mechamajut. That's it. The sit-tight is loose. Time to stop horsing around and get the sit-tight back to Nocco. so far away?
Andro?
Now that the Majut's got a mouthful of bonbon gummy and the brand new sit-tight is in place, the Majut is ready to ride.
Verena Masalapu.
Nocco's been training another fantabulous little critter that'll hopefully become a distraction for the hoof puff when you confront it.
Ritsentene.
She's called them glitter moths, and the best way to find them is to go talk to Mito. She's asked him to keep them somewhere safe.
Asaturutu.
You'll find Mito at Brightlight. He's a light-headed fellow, but hopefully he'll remember where he stored.
Bendrine senema.
They're small airborne creatures with bright reflective wings and a conspicuous fluttering flight. The tribes need someone to unite them. Check out that e-waste. That's a good find. This place is called Brightlight. Mito lives close by. Let's see. With the world getting darker by the day, there's not much time left to save it. And even though you've just met, he feels you're bound to play a huge part in that. Claims to be a simple lamp maker, bringing light into the world as best he can. You've found your way through the darkness. You shine like the sun in the sky, but will you use that power to warm the world or burn it? Hopes you see how much good you can do with power like that, and how easy it is to let it drive you mad. No matter where your path takes you, though, it's important to remember where you came from. The past brightlights the present. Wonders if you know how much of an effect you've had upon the world. Your presence changes things like light changes darkness. Did you realize that when choosing where to shine? Says he can see that in the way you brighten everything up. So happy you know you're helping brighten the world. There's plenty of it that's still worth saving. Whatever happens to the world, you shone as bright as you could. That matters more than you know. Says you did the right thing in taking up with the Myriad. They buy lots of his lamps. That's a tribe that believes in the bright things in the world. Claims he wasn't trying to sell you anything. Now, says he can see by the twinkle in your eyes that you're not here to talk about your allies. He assumes you are here to be enlightened. He can't blame you, as everything just feels dark and hopeless these days. There's something about you, like you're knit together. Your fate's connected. What you've said, he feels too. So, why not call him Me Too? He senses you're like the dayfly, living every day like it's your last, afraid that when night comes, it might be proved right. Claims you both walk in different types of darkness, but you guide yourself by the same light. Mito says he's not only into those who shine bright, he likes things that glitter too. He reckons you haven't seen a glitter moth, and says it's about time you did. Even though they're nesting near gone grass, they never run out of glow. Finding yourself a glitter moth would give you that glimmer of hope you need to continue all the way to the end. You really do need them alive. Dead glitter moths fade. Ready to roll? The day is calling. You found Camp Mossirk. Look for the bandits. Bullets everywhere. Stories only survive if someone is listening, so pay attention. You could rifle through that. This one seems to be in good spirits, despite being left here for dead. Has heard that you have a sense of compassion and trusts it's in your nature to help those in need. Asks you to do the right thing for the is grateful you chose that. You can't be good without doing good for others. Check out that day. That's sure to be useful. Beats hunting down scrap. Think of the things you could build. Now you can deal death from a distance. That's impressive. Now those bits seem like they might be useful. That's some good e-waste there. Stuck with... Wishes the world was filled with Bop Bop, rather than Looper Lupin's horrible howls. Recall seeing a radionic hidden off in the ruins somewhere. Imagine listening to the airwaves from forever away.
Ruruai. La.
Claims someone speaks into a box far away, and the words come out of the radionic.
Dalada nobdatut.
Thinks the radionic had to be close, although they haven't seen it in a while.
Faup tuilayutu.
Just keep your eye out for the radionic, or maybe your ears.
Krakiusa kladas.
Might take some figuring to get it working if it's broke, but you're up for that.
Faup tuilayutu.
Says you're clever enough to do that. Don't know what that e-waste was.